Hi everyone, myself Vamsi Krishna. In the previous introduction session, we have seen what is Elasticsearch, how does Elasticsearch works, what are logical components and backend components, and where and all we can use Elasticsearch, right? As per the definition, Elasticsearch is a distributed open source search and analytics engine built on Apache license and developed in Java. Which means if you want to install Elasticsearch, we need Java. In this session, I'm going to show you how to install Elasticsearch and see whether Elasticsearch is up and running or not. In the next video, I will show how to insert data, delete data, all these things. But this session, I will completely focus on Elasticsearch installation on Amazon Linux 2 or RHEL. Whatever the process I am doing, the same process is applicable for Amazon Linux, Amazon Linux 2 and RHEL. Let us get started with the implementation steps. Go to launch instance. And select Amazon Linux 2 AMI. Select. And for Elasticsearch, T2.micro is not enough. For safer side, select T2.medium. I'm selecting T2.medium, which will give me 2 CPUs and 4 GB memory. Review and launch. Launch. I'm selecting my keypad. Perfect. Server is created. We'll connect to the server and we'll start with Java installation, and then we will run Elasticsearch as well. Let me say Elasticsearch server. You can keep any name. You can keep any name. I kept just ES server. The name is up to your own choice. Copy the IP and open MobiXterm. Create a new session. SSH, remote host. Username is EC2-user. Advanced SSH settings. Browse for your PEM file. Done. I'm able to connect to it. Fine. Let us switch to root user. And the first step is we need to install Java. Ym install Java hyphen 1.8.0 hyphen open JDK. I'm installing Java 8 and we can install JDK DEL package as well. Once Java is installed, we'll verify whether Java version is there or not. And then we can start downloading the Elasticsearch RPM. Perfect. Let us see whether Java is installed or not. Java is installed. Spell mistake. Java is installed. Perfect. Once we have Java installed already, we can go ahead and download Elasticsearch. You can say Elasticsearch RPM download. Basically, I am going to use RPM. Click on install Elasticsearch with RPM. Latest Elasticsearch version is 7.9. And here the RPM for Elasticsearch can be downloaded from our website. Click on this. And the first link will give us the RPM. Copy this and go to OPT or TMP folder and download the RPM file here. Now Elasticsearch 7.9.2 RPM file is downloaded. You can install the RPM using RPM-IVH Elasticsearch. Fine. Elasticsearch is installed. Now, before starting that, we need to change the Elasticsearch configuration file. We need to configure the master node. As per this terminology, we have the backend components, right? We have the cluster, we have node. we need to initialize the master node and we need to initialize the cluster in the configuration file. Let us go to configuration file, cd/etc Elasticsearch. We will have a file called elasticsearch.yml file. Open this elasticsearch.yml file, and inside elasticsearch.yml file, we have to change first thing, cluster name, uncomment cluster name, and then node name, uncomment node name, and then scroll down. We are not changing path data and path logs. Scroll down, and we have network host configure 0.0.0.0. Okay, just change this address to 0.0.0.0, and scroll down and uncomment HTTP port as well. If you don't uncomment also, it will run by default on the same port. I'm just uncommenting it. Scroll down. We have two important things. Discovery. Okay, discovery is very important thing, and we need to mention the seed host and initial master nodes. Uncomment this, copy the private IP of EC2 instance and mention in the seed host and initial master nodes. Click on instance ID, copy your private IP, not public IP. Make sure whenever you are installing Elasticsearch on EC2 instance, you need to copy the private IP in the seed host and initial master nodes. Go here and replace host 2 because it's a single machine. Remove host 2, and in place of host 1, mention the EC2 private IP. Fine, this is done. Next, we need to bootstrap the cluster, and in my case I have only one machine. Uncomment this, and again repeat the same thing here. Remove node 2 because I have only single node machine. If you are doing cluster, you need to give comma separated one. Instead of node 1, mention the EC2 server IP, which is private, not public IP. Mention the private IP. This is done. You need to configure discovery.seed host, and you need to configure cluster.initial master node. Save this file. Done. Now start Elasticsearch. Service Elasticsearch start. Now once Elasticsearch service is started, we can see the status, and we can go to browser and we can allow 9200 port in the security groups, and we should be able to see Elasticsearch. Now verify the status. Elasticsearch is up and running, and if you want, you can see the port number also. Netstat -plant pipe graph : 9200. Elasticsearch is running on 9200 port. Go to security groups, open security group, and allow 9200 port in the security group. Edit inbound rules, add rule 9200. I am allowing it for the all traffic range. Click on save rules. Now copy public IP, and in the browser hit server IP : 9200. You should be able to see Elasticsearch cluster related information. Perfect. Now see, our name of node is node 1, our cluster name is my application, and remaining things are also present. That means our Elasticsearch server installation is done perfectly. In the next video, I will show how to insert data and delete data, all these things from Postman or curl, or through Python program also we can insert data, or through Java program or Node.js. Like, we can use all the programming languages to insert data. But before the programming language, like before scripting, I will show how to use curl command to insert data and delete data, all these things, and I will show how to use from Postman as well. This video is specifically for how to install Elasticsearch. Thanks everyone for watching this video.